Hello and welcome. My name is Jake Fortney. This is JakeFortneyFitness, and today we're going to be going over a highly debated topic in bodybuilding, and that is, does cardio destroy muscle, or how easy is it to destroy muscle? That whole realm of the topic. And first off, I'm going to start by saying that your body's not going to destroy your muscle unless it particularly needs to or finds it more convenient. And by that I mean that if you are getting the right amount, if you're meeting your diet and protein needs, your body is more than likely not going to feed off your muscle to fuel the rest of your body unless you get into extreme circumstances. So extreme circumstances mean, like in this study, the Trans-Europe Run study basically looked at some athletes that were in the Trans-Europe Run, which is 2,800 miles in 64 days, which equates to about 6 hours of running per day. And interestingly, they found in the study that they lost a lot of fat, because that's a lot of running, but also they did not lose any upper body muscle. All of the muscle that they lost was in their lower body. So basically that shows that if it's more like overtraining is going to destroy your muscle if you're still getting your diet and protein needs. So picture it like this. Picture doing 6-hour leg workouts like at low resistance. So let's say you're doing body weight lunges or squats or something along those lines. Obviously it's not as intense as that, but imagine doing that 6 hours a day for 64 days straight. You're going to be severely overtrained, and that's where their body lost muscle mass in their lower body, because they weren't giving their body enough time to repair the muscle fibers, and they started to break down, and also their body started to use that muscle as fuel to fuel the rest of their body to run for those 6 hours a day, 64 days or whatever. So under extreme circumstances, cardio can destroy muscle. Some of the other circumstances that it would destroy muscle is that if you're not getting enough protein, your body's going to feed off your muscles to get the essential amino acids that you need. That's why they're called essential amino acids. So it will feed off of your muscles if you're not getting enough protein. And along with that, if you're not getting enough energy for an extended period of time, so if you're at a calorie deficit of, I'm going to say, over 20%, just to be safe, 20% or above is generally not a good idea. But we'll just say 20%. It might be higher than that, but it's around there or above. If you're in a calorie deficit of more than 20% or 20% or more for an extended period of time, I'm sorry, but you're risking destroying some of your muscle. And I experienced this firsthand when I was younger. I wasn't as smart about my dietary training and that type of thing, and all I wanted to do was lose weight. I didn't really care. So I reached my desired outcome, which was to lose weight, but a lot of that was muscle. I went from, like, after football season was over, I think it was the end of like my 8th grade year or something like that, I went from like 208 to 170 in like a couple months, and I would just eat like 3 square meals a day, and each of them had like 500 calories in it, and then I would go down and do some cardio for about an hour a day, and I did that for a couple months, and I lost a lot of weight, but I also lost a lot of strength and muscle. So firsthand, if you are on a severe deficit for an extended period of time, the chances of you losing muscle are probably pretty high. But the main takeaway from this is cardio is not going to destroy your muscle if you're smart about it. If you're not doing like 3-4 hours plus of cardio a day, if you're giving your body enough rest, if you're eating enough, your body is not going to catabolize your muscle if it doesn't need to. Your body's smart, it adapts. Another thing that could potentially destroy your muscle is if you're not using it like at all. So if you're not lifting, if you're not doing cardio, and you're just sitting around all day for multiple weeks, months, it takes time still, but if you're doing that for multiple weeks or months, then that's also going to probably reduce some of your muscle mass and your strength more than likely. So that was talking about, does cardio destroy muscle? The overview is under extreme circumstances, yes it can, or if you're not smart about it. Other things that could destroy your muscle include being in a severe calorie deficit for an extended period of time, and also if you're not getting enough protein on a daily basis. My name is Jake Fortney, this is Jake Fortney Fitness.